Test, test. Hello, this is Grease here for a little commentary. Waiting on my next match in the losers bracket. Looks like we've got Liam versus Spikefire. I've never seen Spikefire's Yoshi before, but obviously Yoshi's shield is super nice, and he has the ability to deal with zoners like this. Has a nice projectile of his own. I would picture a slow-paced game, but it looks like Spikefire's spending a lot of his time going in. And is it paying off for him here? We'll see. Ooh. Okay, Liam getting the holy water whip confirmed. Going for another one, but Yoshi's shield, no risk of getting poked. And the back air is going to seal the stock. It's, you know, a 90-odd% lead for Liam now, but if Spikefire can manage to live a little longer and make up the percent difference, he'll be in good shape. That up B so dangerous out of shield at high percents, but not enough to kill right now. So minefield of projectiles. Ooh, the side smash. F-smash, rather. Let's go. And suddenly Spikefire's turning things around here, steamrolling a little bit. This is not the zoner Yoshi I had been picturing. This is a scrappy, up-close Yoshi making good use of that weight, but it's not enough to keep him alive at 140%. And we're pretty close to an even game here. But Spikefire's offense is just so relentless. Nearly getting a shield break there. Liam up being out of shield, perhaps knowing he can't stay on the defensive any longer. The famous nair out of shield. Ooh, and that axe is such a dangerous projectile. It's slow movement. You may not expect it does the damage it does. Look at the movement to recover by Spikefire there, dodging the axe, getting onto the stage. Eating some holy water, maybe a little too eager to press forward, but he kept himself out of the axe's arc. Ooh, and that's going to be the axe to take it. Liam up 1-0. They really looked for a minute there like Spikefire was going to run it back. So we'll have to see whether he can use that movement and his own projectile to make himself an opportunity to win in game 2. And what's the stage? Of course, that'll be important. What have we got here in winners round 3?
Oh, wait.
Okay, we're off to a start here in game 2. Sorry, let me get back to my commentary here. The stream looks awfully nice. Okay, Liam trying to cover some space below the platform, but Spikefire slipping in from above there. Getting the holy water. Dash attack. Obviously, not a safe move on shield, but you got to know when to throw those options out, and not long after we're getting the holy water whip confirmed. Liam taking the lead again. But something we know, something we've seen about Spikefire is that he's a clutch player and doesn't seem to lose his cool when he's down. Throwing out the F smash, evening it up. No bones about it. He's in a hurry to get his comeback mode started here. Of course, Richter controls space so well with those projectiles, as well as the great reach of the whip. So it's just going to be a battle between Liam's space control And Spikefire's excellent aggression using Yoshi's aerial movement. Ooh! He's gonna live. I don't think that was the sweet spot. Yoshi's heavy anyways, but... Oh, interesting interaction with the holy water there. Popping it in the air. Just sneaking off the ledge, but not getting killed by the up B at 180-some%. Slipping under the whip. And Spikefire's living by the skin of his teeth here. And somehow, still managing to come off as the aggressor here. Not getting much off of that whiff from Liam, but every percent he adds from this point on is going to work in his favor once he loses this next stock. Oh, we got an egg off the ledge. No gimp, though. It's quite close. There it is. Going deep. This is a 214% Yoshi raged out, but the up tilt's going to take it as we're down to an even last stock situation. Spikefire's just got so many tricks up his sleeve. Liam getting maybe a little antsy, a few too many up Bs. Of course, it's a great move, but you know, it's like the old tether grabs used to be before this game, where they're so great. Missing is just so dangerous. And there's another missed up B. He's trying to use it as the final part of his space control, and Spikefire is going to jump off the ledge for a meteor smash. And out of nowhere, this player has an unbelievable ability to turn up the heat. It's strange. I feel like I'm watching another player from about the middle of the match. You know, he gets to his second stock, high damage, and the tricks start coming out. You can't sleep on him. You know, it's always so dangerous playing a character with a clutch gear like that. You know, it would be much nicer if your lead meant something. But of course, when you play a zoner, that's just the name of the game. You've got to keep your space control and adapt as the other player turns things up or switches things up. Of course, Richter's notable weakness is he's sort of vulnerable off stage, and although his tether recovery is pretty nifty, and you can tilt the his fair to grab the ledge at various angles, but he doesn't have great aerial drift, and so it's pretty predictable as recoveries go. Not the worst. You know, I think actually it's doable. I hardly ever see anybody use up B. But anyways, let's get into this match here. Once again, Liam looking very confident in this first stock. Just about getting the tipper up air to run away with a full stock lead. Now he's not going to get the holy water confirmed, and it's too early for Spike to get another gimp, but as I was saying, Richter is in grave danger anytime he's off the stage. Yoshi's weight coming in there, keeping him alive with that axe. What a well-rounded character. Is there anything Yoshi can't really do well? Like, his movement's so good. He's got his great up B projectile. He can scrap up close really well. Some fast frames, a great shield. And he's heavy. Yoshi's extremely threatening. But eventually, the axe is going to do it. And, but he's doing his best to... Oh! Alright, he's ready for the neutral get-up. He doesn't want to give Liam any space to throw projectiles off the ledge. Play safe or get smashed. And, you know, aside from the meteor smashes, Spikefire seems to... I don't think I've seen him miss an F smash in this matchup. He seems to know exactly when it's time to pull out the big guns and get the kill. You know, ultimately, you don't want to throw moves out that are extremely unsafe. You know, unless there's a chance it's going to kill. You know, of course, this isn't universal, but why would you? You know, so it seems to make a lot of sense. Spike's picking his moments, and whenever he gets that F smash, it's getting him the kill. The rest of the time, he's using his safe, more conventional tools to rack up damage. But the egg is not going to clash hard enough with that axe to stop it. it just merely slowed it down, but it still connects anyways, and Spikefire's in a dire position here, taking damage on his last stock with, you know, Liam needs to die right now if this is going to be Spikefire's game. And it seems to me like his ledge trapping is leveled up here. Liam's hitting his ledge trapping options, and Spike seems to be having trouble getting in more than he was before. Still patient though, and slipping through. Liam didn't have time to get something out there. Now starting to throw out his burst options with the down tilt. You know, Richter has some options when it's time to say respect me, and of course they're not super safe, but they are effective. And guess what else is effective? That's going to be a holy water kill confirm. And Liam's going to take it 2-1.